Things got a bit too real today. Decisions led to consequences, and those consequences can be deadly. It was supposed to be easy. I guess I was just naive. Hand over some cargo, get some information. It wasn't complex. Oh, but then it was. Sorry. Feeling very, I don't know, responsible, I suppose. This isn't a game. People's lives are at risk. I nearly got someone killed. Accidents, they happen. Things just don't go down as you expect. Need to focus. I was at the Pomish Moon, doing as I was told, meeting with this white wyvern. I went alone. Everything seemed good. He was there, in a ship like mine, with a weird black and white paint job I'd not seen before, all lines and stuff. Anyway, I let him take the cargo. It took a bit of time, but it all seemed to be going well. I reminded all those that were concerned to stay out of range as White Wyvern had requested. Some of them were nearby, maybe too close, I don't know. Either way, he got spooked and decided to run once he had the cargo. He didn't tell me anything. Maybe I was stupid expecting him to, but I don't know. I had the feeling he was on the level somehow. I guess I was too trusting. People keep telling me not to trust anyone. But that's hard. How do I get anywhere if I trust no one? Then I did something. I asked my friends to hunt him down. Not kill him, of course. Just, I figured it would be all right. All those ships, they'd find him quickly, catch him and stop him. And then we could talk and see if he really did know anything or not. They're experienced commanders. They'll know what to do. It'll be easy, no? But they couldn't catch him. They tried, for sure. They tried hard. But he was elusive and cunning. That cobra of his was too fast. We chased him through the bubble, down through federal space, through independent systems. It was clear he was heading towards the Empire, and I'm not their favourite after what I did last time. I don't know what it is about these Imperials. They intimidate me, I suppose. I always seem to say the wrong thing with them. Wyvern was finally cornered deep in Imperial space. Some of my friends managed to... The word is interdict, apparently. But there was a crash. White Wyvern's ship was destroyed by Commander Elchaz, and he was gone. And his information, if he had any, gone too, I guess. I thought he'd died. his fault for running or mine for chasing. Both. Fortunately, he had an escape pod. I don't want this responsibility, but I have no choice. I've got to grow up and take this seriously. It really is life and death. It always was, but now it's more so. Things I do could get people killed. That's just... I don't want to think about it. I'm heading to Seoul next. Commander Golden Knight says he needs me there, so I guess that's where I'm going next. How does that work with trust no one? I guess I'll find out.
And good evening, Commanders, and welcome to episode 4 of Elite Retribution. It's good to see you once more, my friends. It's good to see you. So, and lovely to have so many of you on the stream, joining me and Sassia Bianchi, of course, for further adventures in the universe of Elite Dangerous. This very dangerous universe of Elite Dangerous. So, anyway, welcome one and welcome all. So, yes, Sassia has been busy. Sassia has been very, very busy, as some of you have spotted. So it's been an interesting thing. It's been an interesting thing. So a little bit more about that as we go. Awesome episode name, by the way. Thank you there, Golden Knight. Well, Sassia is in your hands. So as I said before, this is a game written. A story written by you guys. Stuff happens. I will react to stuff happening, but I'm not going to prescribe where these things will go. So right on, Commanders, I suppose. Anyway, lovely to see so many of you on the stream. Welcome to the ongoing adventures, and fantastic to have you all aboard. Now, Sassia has been very busy. Commander Golden Knight asked her to rendezvous in the Sol system, and the Solan system is, of course, permit locked. So poor Sassia has had to work very hard in the last week, running missions for the Federation, in order to get a Sol permit, which is slightly ironic, I think, for a federal citizen that she has to work so hard to actually return to the planet that gave her birth, I suppose. She wasn't born on Earth. She was born on Tau Ceti, as we know, but she still has to get to Sol. She still needs to earn the permit. So she's been working very hard. She's been working very hard indeed to get that permit. Fantastic. And Super Golden Knight is working on this at the best. She's going to crash. I will pull up the ship before she hits the rings, don't you worry. It's just there's a nice little bit of eye candy in here. With the God rays, which I rather like. Which way is the sun coming from? It's over that way. Let's go around. There we go. I do like these special effects that were added in the game not that long ago. Now she is, as a side product of Sassia having to go and get her Sol permit, she has been able to earn a little bit of money and upgrade her ship. So she's in a little bit better place than she was at the end of last week's episode. So she's managed to upgrade her ship. It's no iron ass, as we would say in the original Elite. She's certainly not there yet, but she is definitely in a stronger vessel than she was last week. She's trying to moving on up. So anyway, with no further ado, let's find out what Commander Golden Knight has in store. I'm going to head her towards the Sol system. If you have a Sol system permit, it might be appropriate for you to head in that direction as well. And she's already being accosted by NPCs, as you can see, which is always encouraging. Actually, just while we do that, I'm just going to make sure I don't crash into a star. Let's give you a situation update on her ship. She is still harmless. Although she's now a dealer as a trade rank and an explorer rank surveyor. She's still helpless in CQC. She's never tried that. But a slightly better ship and a little bit of money in the bank. Not vast amounts. She's certainly not rich in that regard. So the first thing she's going to be wanting to do, okay, Commander Golden Knight, so what? Is he on Sassia's list? Let's see if we can find him. I see Mr. White Wyvern is still about. Hello to him, or maybe not. You know, he's persona non grata right now. Where are we, Commander Golden Knight? Can I find you on my friends list? I hope you are friends with Sassia. That would be a good start. Let's see if I can find you. Commander Golden Knight, there we go. So I'm going to introduce... There we are. Ah, okay, we already have a message. Fantastic. I am friends. You just have a lot of friends. Yes. 07 Commander Sassia. I'll be waiting at the Abraham Lincoln Space Station near Earth. It is my home, and when you arrive, I'd like to invite you aboard my Corvette. You do not have to accept that particular invitation, but either way, I can't wait to see you. Then I've got a message from Commander Cosby 714. Commander, I believe I found something. I didn't show up very well, but there's a crashed Anaconda on the dark side of Mercury. Looks like it got hit by a railgun or torpedo. Might be your old ship. I'm there now. Okay, interesting. Lucky Louise. Evening, Dolly. I'm in the system if you need some backup. Commander Granch, I cannot believe that I have decided to visit Sol just to follow you. Now, this is Commander Techeron, who Sassia has inadvertently, I feel, insulted a number of times in this story. This is disgusting. That planet called Dirt. I mean Earth. It's horrifying. At least I met some friends there, diplomats and so on. They can cook well. Right, we need to respond. I am on my way, Commander. I will see you there. So we are... Sassia is on her way to Abraham Lincoln Space Station in orbit of Sol, in orbit of Earth, in fact. So that's going to be the first place. So beware of those on high ground, says Agnes Nutter. Now, Sassia has been in receipt of a lot of advice saying trust no one. Okay, trust no one. Cosby says he'll keep an eye on it for now since you're heading for a meeting, but whenever you're ready, I'll lead you down there. Okay, so that may be something we need to investigate. A crashed Anaconda is of interest, potentially, because Sassia doesn't know much about the ship that she was involved. Is it okay to ask who voices Sassia? It's okay to ask. Yeah, secrets may be revealed in time, my friend. Secret will be revealed in time. Right. Well, let's go. Galaxy map. Where are we? We are on YZ Ceti at the moment. I don't think that's very, very far from Sol. Looks like it's one jump. I have the permit. Well, Sassia has the permit. Ru Afushi says, 07 Command, unfortunately what happened the other week may be worth keeping an eye on those who offer a helping hand. Yes. So Commander Elchaz is definitely one to maybe social distance from, I suspect. Right, so does Agnes Nutter have some nice and accurate prophecies? Excellent. Dirt. I mean, technically it's not rock. No, it's not. You know, it's a strange name for a planet. I mean, does anybody actually know? I mean, completely meta for the moment. Why the Earth is called Earth? Does anybody actually know? I don't. I should. I feel I should know that. I mean, all the other planets in the solar system are named after Greek and Roman gods. So, why is the Earth Earth? Does anybody know? That's a very, very good question. Right. So over here, status. I have, as you can see, where is it? There we are. Permits. I have the Sol system permit. Sassia has been working hard, as I mentioned. Right. Let's get to Sol. It could be called Terra. I mean, but that's the Latin word for Earth, I think, isn't it? I suppose at least it would be Latin. It's made of Earth. It is made of Earth, but Mercury isn't made of mercury. Although it'd be quite an interesting thing if it was. Earth isn't Earth-like. Yes. There we go. It's derived after terra firma, and preferred Gaia. Okay. Anyway, Sassia has not been to Sol before. So, okay, born and raised on Tau Ceti, her father reputedly had some business in Sol. She's never been there before, so this is the first time for Sassia to jump to the Sol system. Everything has to be called something. I suppose that is very true. That's very, very true. Better than calling it soil. planet do you come from? What's the destination inside Sol? It is the Abraham Lincoln Space Station, which is in orbit around the Earth. That's where we're going. That's where we're going. And welcome to the homeworld of our species. So yes, this is a place which, from Sassia's perspective, would be incredibly expensive to visit. Earth obviously is the centre of the Federation, birthplace of humanity. And welcome to the homeworld of our species, what's left of it. The place is kind of a crap hole now. Suffered from massive damage in the Third World War in the Elite Dangerous universe. Sassia would definitely know the history. I've just had a wing invitation, so let's have a look. I think there's Golden Knight. I better wing up with him, I think, for the time being. Make sure we get instancing. Okay, we're here. Let's have a look. Now, I have switched off the fleet carriers from from the search. It was beginning to get a little bit difficult to navigate around. So here is the Abraham Lincoln Space Station in orbit around the Earth. It's one of 3 space stations in orbit around the Earth. And those space stations have been there a long time, actually. They date back at least 100 years in Elite Dangerous. So these are space stations that have, are venerable space stations. Oh, there shouldn't be any fleet carriers in Sol. Is Sol off limits for fleet carriers? Oh, they can't go into systems with a permit. Ah, I didn't know that. Interesting. Okay. Glad Uranus is not the literal name. Yep. Right, so Abraham Lincoln Space Station. Now, Commander Golden Knight did interdict Sassia last week. Actually caused her quite some consternation, but he successfully interdicted her despite her trying to fight it off, and but didn't attack her or anything. So Sassia knows of him by a certain level of reputation. He has had the opportunity to kill her, and he hasn't. His rationale for pulling her out of Super Cruise at the time was to effectively try and bait White Wyvern back in to the area that she was instanced in order to sort of bait him in and see if he could be trapped. Now that didn't work, but it was worth a try from his perspective. So she knows that he's had the opportunity to kill her, and he hasn't. So whilst he's not trustworthy, at least not yet, she feels not uncomfortable, I suppose, with the idea of meeting him, if that makes sense. So we get interdict. Yeah, so for those of you who haven't followed the previous screens, there are different modes to this stream. So between 8 PM and 10 PM, you'll notice there's a monitor at the top, which is currently in green mode. This is the various modes in which this storytelling operates. If it's green, there's no PvP. If it's amber, there is limited PvP, and interdiction for the purposes of role-playing is acceptable. But you're not allowed to destroy anybody's ship. If we switch to red mode, full PvP is enabled in that mode. It's not something we've used yet, but it's there just in case we need it, because you never know what's going to happen. That's the whole point. There we go. Golden Knight says, to be fair, the interdiction was intended to lure White Wyvern at the time. I'm still sorry for that attempt. Okay, so it's space, and it's an unpredictable environment. Mistakes can be made. So there's Sassia is well aware that Golden Knight's resources are much more sophisticated and much more high powered than hers. So, but he claims to know something, or at least claims to have something that he needs to tell us. So that's what we're going to attempt to find out this evening. Shoggy Boy says, I'm on my way to Lincoln 2. Looking forward to another episode. And what are we going to buy here to get? I don't know. Sapphire, you're watching the wrong day. We have been here about 100 years ago playing on my retro stream. That's where that reference is from. And I've just... Golden Knight has just disappeared from the wing, which is a bit curious. Now, we were told to meet him here. There are some other players here. Commander Oanol. Did the wing collect? That's the knight in shining armor may not be all that he claims to be. Well, I've just lost him from the wing. So there's Myopic Hedgehog. We've seen him before. Lucky Louise says, Earth is a wreck, Sassia. Let's go get cocktails at Mars instead. Okay, hang on. There's a now a queue for match miss a pending friend request. Now, he did say something about inviting Sassia aboard his ship. He's running. Golden Knight is in open. Are we going to be chasing people around again? No. Where is he gone? Golden Knight. There he is. He's here. Okay. Direct message. Has he sent me any explanation that I've missed? Well, if you get the free time, some research into World War III would be appreciated. I have personal roots there. Okay. Golden Knight might be a black rat. Caution advised. Okay, well, it's a risk, isn't it? I've got something else popped up green there. What's that? Commander Golden Knight invite for multi-crew. So, shall I park my Sassia? I think would be happier. I can jump into multi-crew from a docked position, I'm assuming. Shall I dock the ship? I don't think I want to leave it drifting out here whilst I'm multi-crewing. Golden isn't open, I'm in the same instance as him. Okay, so I think Sassia would be more comfortable docking her ship. So let's do that. And then we'll accept this multi-crew request. Let's see. I think in multi-crew your ship phases out, but the docking is a good idea. So she's going to demonstrate her newfound docking skills. Oh, is that a Type 9? Sassia has picked up quite a few reckless flying awards, so that's the kind of girl she is. Right, docking pad 44 is down there. There it is. She's not very good at obeying the rules. There we go, right. So she's going to refuel and sit there. Okay, so multi-crew then. Let's see what happens. You don't have to dock, but you will return outside the no-fire zone. So yes, dock. Your ship will de-instance. Oh, okay. I didn't realise that. Okay, so this is a federal. What's the name? I want to say cutter. It's not a cutter, is it? Corvette. Ah, dear, my stupid. Dear, oh dear. Now it's Imperial Cutter, Federal Corvette. Corvette. Right. Next on Galnet, Abraham Lincoln destroyed by the NMLA. Okay, so at the helm is Golden Knight, who is elite. Okay, ship is the hero leader, Federal Corvette. Roles gunner. And here it's saying, okay, so crimes in multi-crew. If you accept the rewards of a multi-crew mission, if you break the law, you'll be forced to leave it. So I am now, well, Sassia is telepresencing, I suppose, onto Commander Golden Knight's ship. Pick a role. Okay, so gunner, I guess. Is Commander Golden Knight going to tell me what role he would like me to take? Okay, so hang on a minute, a few messages. Night in Shining Hour may not be all. Earth is a wreck. Commander Beams, tell me, how can it be that the second jump into my ship I get messaged by this white wyvern again? Didn't he die? Apparently not, Techeron. No, he escaped in an escape pod. He's still alive. Did a little digging on the guy. I can't find much, but at least he seems more trustworthy than wyvern. Just make sure you have a gun in your back pocket. I think that is very, very good advice. Role is not important. So let's put Sassia into the gunner's chair, because she likes guns. You may have noticed this. She's a little bit trigger happy, which may or may not work to her advantage. Right. Use tab to toggle into third person mode. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. Right. So we are. Yeah, she is here, Commander Golden Knight. She is here. She is aboard your ship. So there we are. There's the third person mode. And there is Commander Golden Knight's ship. My mother told me never to get into spaceships with strangers. Be careful, Sassia. Right. Okay, so now then, if you've made yourself comfortable, there is much to discuss. You have an amazing ship, Commander. And I'm intrigued. Intrigued, let's spell that right. What shall we discuss? He's a high-ranking Imperial. So Techeron sounds like... Now, Techeron is, as far as I'm aware, quite a high-ranking Imperial gentleman, I think is probably the way discussed. Voice comms are not working too well at the moment with my streaming setup, I'm afraid. So we're going to stick with text at the moment, if that's all right. Am I in the Drew Wager private group? Yes, we are in the Drew Wager private group. That's exactly where we are. Why, thank you. I had to work long and hard for this ship, though. What I want to tell you is we found an Anaconda on the way. It was called Stardust. Okay, DS497 was the license plate. Okay. Where did you find the Anaconda? Was it the one I was on? Do you know? Okay. Yeah, thanks, Gorfic Starshow. That's really cool. So there's an Anaconda on the way. On the way where is the question? Why is Golden Knight hostile? Power play stuff. So is he hostile? Where does it tell me that? Where did you find the Anaconda? Was it the one I was on? Draco Nettori says, "Welcome, Commander. I'm Chief Petty Officer Nettori. Admiral Golden Knight has been expecting you." That sounds a little bit ominous. TZ Aretis was the system. As of right now, the Anaconda has been impounded. Don't go looking for it. A local pirate faction, TZ Ateri's Purple Council, is known for pulling the trigger. Okay. Anaconda has been impounded. I thought, is this the Anaconda I was on? I thought it was destroyed. Oh, above the power distributor. Oh, he's hostile. So he's hostile. Oh, yes, he is, isn't he? Hostile in the Sol system. Okay. And there are pirates in the TZ Eretis Purple Council. Where are they? TZ Eretis was the system. It was destroyed. I mean, to specify, its remains have been secured for analysis, and it found one particularly that was blown up by caustic damage. Caustic damage? What does caustic damage mean? I'm getting a little... I think there should be some slightly ominous music playing at this point in time. Now that has three main suspects: the NMLA, terrorists, the Thargoids, or independent commanders. Who... Caustic damage is very rare, a very specific type of weapon used by some particularly powerful forces. Who are the NMLA? And the Thargoids? They're real? So if you're pledged to a super bay power, okay, so that hostile is all about power play. Interesting. Well, I was focusing on the story and got slammed by one of the station arms. Careful flying around there, yes. Okay, so the mystery deepens. The mystery deepens here. The NLA was in Galnet recently. Okay. And a terrorist group rebelling against the Empire. As for the Thargoids, in short, they are an alien race at war with humankind. Which is very deep. Why would they attack the ship I was on? This is the question. Why? Who is Sassia? Why is she important? Is she important? She shouldn't be. She's just another commander. Why would they attack the ship I was on? Blame Canada. You can't blame Canada. I'm from Canada. That's not acceptable. Someone slipped with a loo cleaner. That's caused very bad caustic damage. Banther is watching the stream on Twitch for now, ready to jump in game if in seconds if required. VR, you see, prefer to watch the stream on the TV. That's absolutely fine. However you want to consume the adventure is absolutely fine with me. Sassia is not important by her. No, she shouldn't be. She's just another person. According to the passenger manifest, they had something very important aboard. Your father, if he was not important yourself, could have rubbed elbows with somebody particularly powerful. I don't know if it was carrying nuclear weapons or super soldier or very important diplomat. That detail is currently still a mystery. So we were in the wrong place at the wrong time. They had something important on board. Okay, something important on board. The stream volume is awfully low. Right, let me boost. Let me just double check that. That's my fault. I haven't put one of my sliders up. There you go. Too many controls. Hopefully that's a bit better. That's the short answer. Yes, my plan was to conduct a community interrogation of the pirates responsible. Community interrogation in inverted quotes. Okay, I keep pressing tab. I like that view. It's just kind of super techie, isn't it? That's nice. Yeah, apologies for the volume. That was my fault. Now I'm I'm too loud. Let me turn that down. It's in the on my Streamlabs. It's in the sort of yellow zone. Hopefully that's okay. Apologies. Right. Okay, that's the short answer. Yes, my plan was to conduct a community interrogation of the pirates responsible. Okay, so that was back in a system. TZ Aratus, which presumably is where we are going to be wanting to go at some point. Okay. That means asking nicely with guns. Okay. You have a particularly powerful fleet. The TZ Aratus Purple Council blew up an Anaconda, allegedly with your family aboard. We don't know if there's anyone further to say, but I'd like to find out. It does sound like that's worth investigating. What shall we do? How do we find out more? Given that Sassia is aboard a stranger ship, shouldn't we be in yellow mode? Drew, you'll never be too loud. Boost as much as you can. You're always verging on being a bit low. Okay, I'll put that up a little bit more. There we go. Brown mode maybe. Should we be in limited PvP? She is in a hologrammatic mode, so she's not in any actual danger at this point in time. So I think we'll stick with green for the moment. I think that's good. The plan was to go to TZ Eretis, and ideally there be massacre missions to fight the faction. If we take enough of their numbers, we may be able to coax the secrets out of them. Okay, so that sounds like Sassia is definitely going to need some help. So let's do that. Sassia has actually quite enjoyed massacre missions, so I think that's good. People are already heading in that direction by the sound of it. Why is my UI not responding? Okay, so let us get at some. I understand. I return to my ship and travel to TZ Aretius. Is that how you spell it? Aretis. It's taken me weeks of favours behind the scenes. I hope you're grateful. Absolutely. Thank you so much for investigating on my behalf. I so need to know who or what was responsible for the death of my family. So our initial meeting is concluded, unless you have any other questions right now. I don't think she does. Maybe Mick says the NMLA bombed starports just to spark fear, so I suppose there's a chance the attack on your Anaconda was no different. Couldn't be Goyd's, not this close to Sol. Tekaron says your friend White Wyvern is a really unpleasant being. He tries to gain information from me regarding your family. Okay. Please keep an eye on him for me. I think he's trouble. Happy to help. Just trying to do my good deed for the day, especially when war is not yet declared. Semper bellum. A bit of Latin there for you, my friends. A bit of Latin. Right. Okay. All right. But just because I'm in a good mood right now. Thank you. Okay, so Sassia is then going to leave multi-crew and go back to her ship and travel to the AZ Aretis system. So, commanders, if you would like to join, then please do. Right, so I need to. Sassia has not come out of multi-crew before, so she doesn't know how to do that. Is it up on here? It's probably up on here, isn't it? How do I exit multi-crew? There we go. Right, so I'm going to leave the crew, return back to my ship, and we will go from there. So, a meeting aboard somebody else's vessel. Total profit 0. Accept or decline? What do you think? I think I'll definitely accept those rewards. What system? TZ Arietis. Okay, TZ Arietis. Okay. So she's here. Let's have a look. Where is the TZ Arietis system? How far away is it? TZ Arietis is not far. 14 light years away. Sassia's ship can now do that in one job. So yeah, a little bit about Sassia's ship. In the meantime, she has spent some money on it. It is now at this spec. She is 4B thrusters, 4B shield generator. She currently has 2 gimbaled beam lasers on top. The class 2. She has a 3B power distributor, 4B frameshift drive, 2 multi-cannons which are also gimbaled on the lower hard points. She has super cruise assist because she's got a couple of point defense turrets and a 4B power plant. So she has upgraded her ship. Everything else on board is just cargo racks right now. Check you're back in the Drewwager group. You're unreachable. How can I tell which group I'm in? Is there a way of telling in-game which group I'm in? I've got a wing command. I've got an invite from Commander Womblesocks. Is it possible to check which private group I'm in-game? Escape menu. Okay, good point. Yes. I am currently in private group session, so I should be. Maybe if I do the jump, maybe it'll kind of sort itself out. So off we go. So Sassia's ship is by no means a phenomenal war vessel. She kind of bought what was available at the various different space stations that she was flying around, and obviously within the limits of what she could afford to pay. So she's not very rich right now. She has less than 1 million credits to her name, and a Cobra which is a few points up from defenseless. Was that a request for help at TZ Errors hailing from you? If so, how much do you pay? Says Aidan Bruder. Someone in there for the profits. Actually, I can't blame them. Again, there's the Earth. Look, Sassia will have never seen that before. Is that's Australia there, isn't it? There we go. And the Asia Pacific. Frogs aren't trumbles, much less so. Okay. You are welcome to join me. As for credits, I have few. I can only offer my thanks. by space comparison, she is as poor as a church mouse. Anyway, Earth looks there's an awful lot of hurricanes actually over the Pacific, which seems a bit curious. Not quite sure why that would be, but there we go. Let's make our way to the TZ Aratus system. There it is. Frameshift drive is charging. So you mean if we help, you owe us a favour? Techron's in the target system. It's calm here. Legend tells that you're in need of help, and I'm in need of something to do, says Narili. Narinel. Disgusting fled planet. The Empire versus Federal hate is strong in this stream. Hurricanes in Pacific are known as typhoons. I thought typhoons were Southern Hemisphere hurricanes. Is that not right? Waiting in TZA, says somebody. I missed that. Do not need any payment. By the way, TZA has the best outfitting after Shinatra Deja. Okay. Lenar Sawn says, excuse me, Mum, do you have a moment to talk about our goddess Eris and the disciples? I would love to talk, but I am a bit busy at the moment. So it looks like the ship on Mercury was attacked, but might not be your ship. It was carrying lots of military plans. It might have been attacked for a similar reason. Okay, so there's Anacondas, or wrecked Anacondas, all over the place. Right, so, okay, so I suppose I need Commander Golden Knight to tell me where do I need to go. I've got time, throw them an apple. Very well, safe travel, sister. May your goddess bless you. Where in TZA it's minimum 11k light seconds to any base. If you're headed to a conflict zone, I've got my old Federal Navy ship still not active anymore, but I still know a thing or two about fighting. Okay, so new message. Friend request. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so I need to get back hold of Commander Golden Knight, I think, and tell him I'm here. Oh, I've lost it. It's run off the top of the messages. Where is he? Commander Golden Knight. Where are you? There he is. Okay, he's here as well. I am in the system. Where do I go? Okay, so El Chaz. Heard you needed some pirates hunted. I feel somewhat guilty about splatting wyverns, so consider my guns yours for as long as you need. Thank you, Commander. I think. I need to wing him again. Okay. Cyclone season in Osna. Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, only episode 4 and Sassia's already getting recruited into a cult. I think she's going to be quite suspicious of getting involved in a religious cult at this stage of the game. Are you just going to take someone's word for it? You decide to join a war? Well, this is the thing. Okay, so I'm in the system. Where do I go? That's me asking her. There we are. We have a wing invite from Commander Golden Knight. There we go. Okay, so Sassia is, as you probably aware, a little bit naive with interstellar politics. My offer to help still stands. I serve no power. I do what I feel like doing. Thank you. It sounds like that might be necessary. Okay, so let's. Golden Knight is TZ Heritage 3A. Which is in that direction there. So I'm going to head there in the meantime. got Supercruise Assist on this ship now, so she's going to use that, because that's jolly handy. Not that it's very far away. Could it be a trap? Well, it could be a trap, but Commander, as I said earlier on, Commander Golden Knight has had the option to kill Sassia already, and he didn't take it. It's always a trap. Church of the Far God seems so, yeah. So Womble Socks is here as well. Thank you very much. So there's a few people hanging around here in case things go south again. It's always a trap. Maybe it's always a trap. With the Sassia mob in tow, it's unlikely. Okay. So don't trust federal admirals. So this comes back. How does Sassia's got to go with? Watch out! There's an electric space eel here. Damn space loach carrying fleet carrier. Okay, so this is a moon. I'm available if you need help. Thank you, Chromantic. I really appreciate that. The offers there. Is it a trap? He's more trustworthy than White Wyvern. I think that's probably true. So Golden Knight is somewhere ahead, according to that. It's not a moon, it's a space station. Okay, so this is this is TZ Aratus 3A. Are there any conflict zones here? I don't. Looks like a unpleasant sort of a world. Right, let's switch off the Super Cruise, otherwise it's going to go into orbit. Okay, so people keeping a watch out. Okay, let's throttle back. We're here. It's not a landable type world. I hope you are not shortly repeating the same mistake as last week. I am a slow learner. Okay, Ella1 Halcyon. Yep. Thank you. I am nervous, but it seems a lead worth following. Okay. Wobble Socks, sorry Sasha, having an up today. Lots of bases near stars, looking at the wrong system map. Well, you're not the only one. It looks like Io. It does look like Io. So, okay. So we're kind of here now. Where are they? I don't see the wing at all. Ah, high res site. Okay, high res site says it's likely near TZ Eretris 3. The important thing here is you never stop. The important thing is that you never stop to learn, not how long it takes you to master something. I will keep trying. High res site says it's likely. Does anybody see a high res site on the wing? Let's have a look at the contacts tab. I see a resource extraction site. There's a conflict zone. There we go. It has res. Okay, so that is it. He wants me to go into a high conflict zone. A resource extraction site. Popular mining spots used as. Okay. So let me just have a look at the factions in here. Okay, resource extraction site high. Okay, I've got that locked. Let's head in that direction. So, okay. There, I can see somebody in the wing. Now, let's just have a quick look in the system map, because that tells me. So we have a system here which is held by the workers of DZ Aretus, who are Democrats, a democracy in the Federation. There's a civil war going on with who? Fleet carriers. What other factions here? Okay, so we have. Oh, there we go. Workers, Future, and the Purple Council. Now, the Purple Council are the guys we were warned about. Okay, they're an anarchy organisation. Okay, so basically, this sort of makes sense. So we've got. Why does that keep jumping? Democrats, democracy in the Federation, and some anarchists. Okay, working here in. Working in this system. Your right pane in the cockpit will tell you who's at war. Okay. That status. Okay, here we go. Frog Corp. Frog Corp. Okay, the Purple Council is there. We've had them mentioned. Okay, we'll have a little bit more look at that. Okay, so there's the resource extraction site, which seems to be where the other guys are heading. So let's go there. Just make sure you want it before opening fire. Okay, so an anarchy organisation, yes. Slight oxymoron. Okay, so I'm nearby and will gladly help with my Viper 2 when it comes to fighting pirates. Unless somebody from your fleet has a more efficient idea, we're going to go space fishing in that area, hunting for pirate scum. Okay, all right, so let's go hunting for pirate scum. That makes sense. Okay. Check status before warming the lasers. Okay, so okay, I'm going to drop out here. Sassia has already killed a few pirates, so she's not adverse to killing pirates. Call her a little bit bitter and twisted. Okay, dropping to the exhaust extraction site. So, what do we have? We have a wing signal. White Wyvern suffered minor injuries, he just told me. Okay. If he heads this way, please let me know. Don't think we've heard the last of him somehow. Okay, so that's the wing signal for Golden Knight. He's closing towards me. Thank you very much, Techeron. Bitter and twisted. Bitter but not twisted yet. Okay. Got a little advice for a fight. Never stop turning no matter what ship you're in. You have more of an advantage if you don't fly straight and keep trying to get behind your target. If you run, you're a relatively stationary target. Okay. Don't run. Anyone with a decent aim will be able to hit you. Commander Golden has a visual on me. Okay, there he is. He's coming in. Okay. With his Corvette. Okay, let's go over and I've got full power to weapons, to engines. Many a time accidentally snagged a passing ship by accident, got clobbered by fines. Yes, we need to bear that in mind. Okay, so he's flying down into the Hazres area by the look of it. Looks like I can see some mining lasers down there. His hardpoints are deployed. They are. That's the thing. So I don't think it's unreasonable for me to put mine out either. Not that I think Sassia's ship is. I can look at the size of that ship. Look at the size of that thing. I can see it from here. Okay, if he wants to kill me, I don't think there's going to be much I can do about it. So for the time being, I'm going to go with him. These people are. Okay, if you want to run, boost over your enemy, they have to turn completely around to hit you by the time they do. You're likely to be out of range. That's the only thing that Okay, so he is hunting other ships. I'm just looking at who he's targeting. Okay, so I'm scanning. Clan loose. Okay, I've got a target. So am I to join in the fight? A wanted from the Purple Council. Yes. That's a. I was going to say, although that ship was, it's already dead. Right. So then let's get along. That's Commander Draco Nagatori. There's Commander Golden Knight. Okay. Techeron, Commander Bianchi, please give me your attention for a short moment. Oops. It will have to be short. This is a dangerous place to be. Okay, there are a few other commanders here. Now, what are we looking for? Purple fleet ships, I'm guessing. So Commander Golden Knight is looking for purple Council NPCs, I'm guessing. Raid helmets on. Oh, hello. Realm 237 is raiding with a party of thank. Thank you very much for the raid. I do appreciate that. Okay, so bounty hunting. Okay, this is all right. What system is this? This is a TZ Aretis. Techeron, I do not want to rise any rumours, but there is a chance someone from your family is still alive. Okay. What? Who? so these guys are just literally flying around searching for ships. You are correct with my hunt. Okay, so we are just looking for purple. Okay, so I'm going to try and keep up with them. So if any of you guys want to join us in this this quest, we are looking for ships belonging to the purple. These guys, the Purple Council. They are anarchists who are in this system, and they, it appears, or at least Commander Golden Knight believes, they had something to do with the destruction of the Anaconda that Sassia was on. Take one, I do not know, but White Wyvern was just saying keep an eye on the Bianchis. Okay. Need a wing and can't get an instance. Okay, let me do that. Womble socks. Womble, womble, womble. There we are. There we go. Hopefully that's done. Okay, so perhaps. Oops, can't spell. Perhaps he is just trying to rattle me again. But it's, yeah, it's a possibility. Instancing not going well tonight, says Aussie G. Unless I'm in bed watching guys on my phone, burnt myself out hunting down the fake Dark Wheel scum. The Dark Wheel was mentioned last week, wasn't it? Okay, Commander Golden Knight is moving away there. I'll have to rewatch this whole episode. Maybe White Wyvern is Sassia's family member? Golden Knight has jumped out. Does that mean I need to jump too? I'm going to follow him in that case. Golden Knight is trying a different res site. Okay. I will follow him. We're looking for this Purple Council. Is my wing beacon on? Possibly not. Let me go switch that on. Golden Knight is trying a different res site. Okay, so my drive is charging. We're looking for Purple Council members. So, I suppose the question for this then is, where is Golden Knight? I lost him. There he is. Shall we all harass the Purple Council? Because then you can jump into your instances wherever you happen to be, and let's deal with the Purple Council. Okay, so they're over there. So let's Commander Womble Socks. Oh, hang on. Affirmative. That's what I meant by community interrogation. Okay, so in that case, if you want to help Sassia at this point in time, in the system, in the res sites, let's deal with the anarchists. Let's deal with the anarchists and just make sure they're wanted. We don't want excessive trouble. Okay, so we are going to attack Purple Council members who are criminals. We're going to attack Purple Council members who are criminals. So anybody who wishes to, Sassia is just basically putting it out there, that we are going to harass Purple Council members who are wanted. Are you asking us to declare war based on the stranger's tip-off? Well, Commander Golden Knight is high ranked in the Federation. He has had the opportunity to kill Sassia before, and he is the best lead that she has at the moment. So yes, she is. Whether you decide to join in that or not is entirely up to you. So only wanted, that's not a war, it's bounty hunting. Fair game. And I think that's the point, is only if they're wanted. Okay? At your discretion. At your discretion, my friends. Cabman says, I'm in. Let's go. Okay. What does he want for his help? Fadinator has killed several so far. Okay, so that is good. We are going to see Gaius is attacking as well. The Purple Councillors. Anarchists deserve what they're going to get, right? Sassia has actually been quite startled by the amount of conflict in the universe. Every station she has been in, she has been encouraged to kill people. Assassination missions absolutely everywhere for all sorts of people, all sorts of local. The universe seems rife with underhanded political assassination and warmongering all the time. So it's life is cheap in the Elite Dangerous universe. Life is very cheap, which has come as something of a surprise to her. But she's actually, whether she is, just leaving her emotions behind because of what happened. People out there killed people dear to her, and she just wants to get back. She wants to find out. It is dog eat dog. Lucky Louise. Well, I won't blow up anyone on the words of a random stranger, but I always blow up wanted people as they're all meanies. Deploys hardpoint, zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, so, let's not start a war. I think that's good. But if people are wanted, i.e. they've already done some bad stuff, and we can take advantage of them as a faction, let's do it. Let's do it. It's a callous galaxy. So, and maybe we'll turn the factions around here a little bit. Do we actually die when our ship is destroyed and we end up on the station? Is it cloning tech? Well, I don't know. The lore behind the game has never been clear on that. Okay, I'm jumping into another res site. Okay, weapons are hot. Golden Knight says you have some Imperial friends, so maybe you can peel a few of those off to look in the direction of White Wyvern was heading, and of course the caustic weapons make them suspect. Okay, so there's an Imperial angle on this as well at some point that we're going to need to check out. I have spoken, inverted commas, with a few of the Purple Council members. They haven't provided any useful information. That is before they were unable to speak. Okay, so I'm not. Yeah, the morals and the ethics of Sassia's companions here are interesting. Okay, so there are ships about. I better not fire on Commander Golden Knight's vessel. That would be bad. Okay. So feel free to engage the Purple Council in the system, my friends. Feel free to engage the Purple Council. There's a target. It's a okay. It's a wing. There's Commander Womble Socks. Boom, that one's down. There's another target here. There. An adder. Let's see if Sassia can take him down. Got some firepower. Don't fire a disfiring solution. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so at least three ships down there. Oh, there's another one. Timo Kepler, I've heard the Purple Council have wronged you. They have cheated on me. Count them as long as I can get there. Okay, so plenty of people. Oh, I've been hit. Let's get those shields back up again. Somebody is doing damage to. Zoom that up. There we go. I've got somebody on my tail. I can definitely do with some assistance here. And my shields are now offline. Ah! Okay. This ship is very lightly defended. It's time to run. Until I can get those shields up. I'm sure word's got out now. They're probably nervous. Okay, they decided to attack me, so I've taken some damage, but I'm okay. I'm okay. And the Cobra is fast enough. Commander, be honest, the longer I speak with this individual, I'm slowly learning to feel like I'm stepping into the situation. The White Wyvern displays behaviour that is definitely highly dangerous and caustic. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Alright, I'm out of range. Let's get those shields up. And I'll come back in. The problem is this Cobra is paper thin. Okay, so... Okay, Commander Bianchi, the longer I speak with this individual, I'm slowly learning to feel like I'm stepping into the situation. The White Wyvern displays behaviour that is definitely highly dangerous and could cause interfaction danger. Okay. Do I need to take a break for repairs? I'm okay. I'm okay. I got hit a few times, but no, that's good. Okay, I need to respond to Tekron, but okay, let's just send him a very quick message. Please keep tabs on him. There's a prison that supposedly held some of them, but the Empire denies its existence, says Cosby. It's there. Gaius is killing this. Okay, so we're fighting a good fight against these people. Alright, let's go back. I'm just going to rendezvous. Right, my shields are back to full strength. Let's go back. Come on, the Golden Knight. But they got rescued by somebody. Okay. Okay, I've got a target over there. Weapons are hot. That looks like an Anaconda. Okay, so that's going to be interesting. Out of range, out of range, out of range. Come on, Sassia. Do your part. There we go. Full powerful weapons. Oops. Boom. It's gone. Nice. I think she got a share of that one. Okay, there's two guys behind me who are red. Oops. That was the wrong ship. Who was that? Did I attack somebody? The purple ones are one of the favourite colours in the Empire. Yes, that's very true. I just fired on a commander. White Bush, that was a mistake. Fog of War. Apologies for that. Why is that showing up red? Have they decided to counter us? I'm going to get over to where Golden Knight is. I think I'm a bit nervous there. There's two commanders who are showing red. Does that mean they're trying to confound our efforts? Okay, I've got a purple target. That's the wing target, isn't it? Red cause he's alerted the cops you shot at him. Ah, okay. I attacked a wing, that's my fault. Okay, that means I might be in trouble with the cops. I might have accidentally hit them. Apologies for that. As you know, Sassia is new at this sort of stuff. Right, there's Commander Golden Knight. How are we doing? Have we wiped out all of the purple? Okay. Right, so we're all good for the time being. I can see Commander Golden Knight ahead of me. Is the game supposed to be muted? It's subtly quiet. Let me put it up a little bit. There is some sound there. Best to jump out and jump back in, says Commander Womblesocks. I've messed up wing targeting. Okay, so let me jump out and jump back in then. I'll do that. Oh, I'm near the rings. There we go. Connection issues intensify. I know, instancing. Only we had dedicated servers. Let me jump out and I'll jump back in. Apologies for that white bush. Yeah, forgive you shooting me. It gets a bit crazy. Yes, I thought I had the purple guys targeted and it wasn't. It was a huge, enormous ship, which I don't really want to be shooting. I may have a lead on them. I want to investigate it soon. And there's a system where they supposedly had a secret workshop where they made weapons. Given the following you have, we may be able to find it if we go look. That sounds like a lead to follow up as well, Cosby. So we'll do that. We're dealing with these purple. Whoa! Ooh, almost hit that. Oh, hang on. Where are the guys? Where are we going? Let's just bring this round to a halt. Okay, there's Commander Womblesocks. It might give us a clue as to responsible. There's Commander Golden Knight. Okay, so how? I suppose the question for Commander Golden: how much? I will definitely want to look into this after we pursue the Purple Council. Okay, that's good. That's good. Right, so Golden Knight has dropped. Where's he gone? Is that him there? No, that's Commander Womblesocks. There he is. Right, okay, let's get down there. So that is more Purple Council guys. How many of these are we going to have to deal with? Sassia ever had a proper driving lesson? No, not at all. She's fresh out of the academy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the other 99% tours. There we watch a Sassia Bianchi, young fledgling legend, takes on Anarchist pirates and a friendly Corvette. What a rascal she is. She is definitely a rascal. Yep. Okay, the instancing is working okay from my perspective. There are ships in here now. Okay, there's a target. Let's get over there. There's a reality show interested in me. Oh, they're up in space. There we go. Okay. Boom. Almost get round to shooting them and then they're destroyed by the time I get there. Okay, the guys are scanning. So what have we got here? Cobras, all sorts of ships. Look at the number of ships here. There's a target. Okay. I think we got him. Boom, yes. Excellent. Okay, so she's making some money. That's a good start. And some materials, yes. She should pick some of those up in time. She has had an invitation, actually, that reminds me, she had an invitation from a lady called what was it now? So Sassia has had an invitation from Felicity Farcia. She hasn't done anything about it yet. But she got a message out of the blue, as far as she's concerned. From Felicity Farcia. Okay, that's another one down. Let's put 3 in weapons and 3 in. Looks like a spiraling beam of death I'm about to fly into there. Okay, so we are definitely making a bit of a difference here in this system. Whoa! I just got hit by something big there. Oh, whatever that ship is there, really just took a piece out of me. It's really it's giving me a hard time, guys. I could really do with some help here. 44%. Woo, she took a nasty pounding there. Whoever attacked me there. Ouch. This Cobra is still a bit soft. That ship is still there. It's gone now. Let's get the shields back up. Whoever that was, Chaz Gelf. Farsi is a, okay. Chronomatic says Farsi is a reputed explorer from the Feds. It will boost your hyperdrive if you please her with a meta alloy and exploring. She's a nice lady. Run, Sassia, says Lucky Louise. As for now, the system could do with a few less pirates. No doubt we'll get anything useful out of them. But it'll make some money. You're worried about killing them. They have escape pods like the rest of us. Okay, so nobody dies, which is kind of useful. Okay, I think Sassia needs to go for repairs looking at that. I wouldn't want to risk her having another... it looks like it. Okay, at least she can run away. She knows when to run. I saw the shields go. I don't know what I hit there. It sounded like one of those ships just basically took out my shields entire. Repairs are a good idea. Also, take that invite from Farsia. Okay, so Sassia doesn't know anything about the engineers at the moment, so that's something to do. Right, where's the closest? Where are we? Where's the closest space station? Is it this one? In fact, that looks like the only space station. Let's go there. So Sassia is going to head there. Schneider Enterprise, okay. Go for some repairs. She will be back, but the Cobra is a bit on the soft side compared for these zones. Yep. But she knows how to run. That's a good thing. She knows how to run. She knows how to run. That is a good thing. She's an explorer like me. Okay, very trustworthy. Also makes a pretty good hot chocolate and hell of a storyteller. Okay, so that's interesting. She sent me a message. I didn't know who she was. Okay, so there was a message from Commander Bianchi. White Wyvern has assured me that you two will meet again. It does. I don't think I want to meet him again. So you'll get your ship able to jump further than your thrusters to run clear. So that sounds like a good thing for Sassia to look at then. Schneider Enterprise is over there, so let's Super Cruise assist that. Where'd that go? Where is it? There. Okay, so that's doing its thing. Whew, repairs are a good idea. Okay, which planet are you near? I'm in the area. Freaky deaky dude. We are in the AZ. TZ. Sorry, Aretis system, and we were around this planet, which I think is 3, isn't it? Aretis 3. Yeah, TZ Aretis 3. There is a bunch of conflict zones around there. That's where everybody's tonight. She's a friend. Okay, upgrade is well worth it. I do. One less criminal after that meeting, says Tekron. Okay. I would repair if I were you, says Draco. Use your bounties to help. You're a great fighter. Ever think of joining the Federation? Well, I suppose Sassia hasn't really considered a career in space. It's a means to an end at the moment, but she likes being in space, so that's good. Okay, Freaky Dude is heading to Snyder now, so maybe a few people will be able to rendezvous with Sassia here. She's taken quite a bit of damage to her ship, but it's okay. And apparently this is a good place for upgrades. So if she has any money, which she may have a few bounties now, let's just see how she's doing. She's got a few. She's got a fine. That was for reckless flying, by the way. She hasn't paid off yet. She's kind of keeping that as a small badge. She's got a bad habit of boosting inside space stations. The only thing you'll need to bring her is a meta alloy. Those aren't the easiest to come by. You need to go to the Pleiades, and the Thargoids control that hero space. I don't like the sound of the Thargoid. So, to summarise here, we're getting... Okay, so this purple gang, we may be able to convince them to give us some information, if they have any. The Thargoids are implicated potentially because of caustic damage to the Anaconda, so Commander Golden Knight says. So let's assume he's telling the truth for the moment until we've got anything else that's otherwise. Or it just could be other commanders. We really don't know. But we also have had a message from Felicity Farseer. Felicity is a very nice lady. If you bring her some fruity exploration data, she'll be really happy. Give you a nice cup of tea and cookies. But we'd have to get a meta alloy. So, and that would mean flying out to the Pleiades. So that's another thing for Sassia to consider. Okay. Oh, hang on. I better just realised. Quick request, Docky. She knows what she's doing. Honestly, she does. She does. Gets a bit excited. That's the problem. Landing pad 27 is over there. There she goes. Put the undercarriage down. That's always a good thing as well. Okay. Boom. Okay, so refuel, repair, not very expensive. Restock, not very expensive. That's good. Okay, as long as you don't fire on them, they won't harm you. Okay, so that's the Thargoids. There are some derelicts when you can harvest them without risk. Pretty spooky place, though. Okay, Farseer is a good person. Meta alloys can be found on some specific carriers near her workshop. But that's not the hard part. The hard part is watching out for aggressive commanders near her workshop. Okay, so we'll have to bear that in mind. Are you sure we're asking the right people? All I seem to be getting out of them is bounty credits. Okay, so at the moment we haven't gained any extra information out of this Purple Council at all. We'll keep trying. Commander Golden Knight feels it's something that's worth trying, and they seem, on his word, to be implicated in the destruction of the Anaconda. Right, so let's go to contacts. Let's bring that money back. Okay, good. Is that all of them? I thought there was some more. Okay, so those are some other ones that I forgot to redeem, where she's been doing some other stuff. Let's just have a quick look in outfitting and see if we can beef up Sassia's ship at all. Oh, hang on a minute. There's some more information coming in from Golden Knight. UI doesn't work when you're docking. Is anyone going to break it to Sassia that Flick Farseer is a warmonger? What's Felicity Farseer done? Okay. Sassia's ship's looking a bit beaten up, actually. Right, okay. I want to catch up with that conversation. Okay, hang on a minute. Right, so I tried to update you on the intel, but that got lost in the static. Okay. Please tell me anything you've found out. If you need a guide, I'll be happy to show you around the Pleiades, says Sephiridian. Okay, thank you very much. Have to harvest some meta-analysts from a barnacle site. I make my home now. That could be very useful, Sephiridian. We'll bear that one in mind. So excellent. Short answer: we can confirm the Purple Council aren't working alone. So these threads are just growing. These threads are just growing. Greetings, Commander Golfix Stars. My spies have told me you've been throwing your hat in with some shady figures. I offer you advice. Those who claim to know do not. Those who claim to know nothing know something. I am watching you. Feds out there just fried a criminal. The Purple Council are not working alone. Okay. All right, folks. We're at Snyder Enterprises. I can't say I blame you. Following Sassia Bianchi and her daring adventures is not for the faint of heart. I think we've got a tour guide which is following us around, which is excellent. A lot of context got lost in the stat, but I caught the words plausible deniability. Okay, so the Purple Council could be a front. And Techeron says your dead friend says that whoever has rammed him is a terrible pilot. So Commander White Wyvern is still a bit bitter and twisted about being killed, I think, or at least having his ship lost. So who knows? Who knows? Okay. Let's have a quick look at outfitting. I won't spend very long in here because it's not all that interesting for everybody else, but let's just see if there's anything. There's nothing we can do about that. It's the shields I'm most worried about. Optional internal. Can I get a better shield generator? I've just about got the money. An A-class shield would be a nice thing to have. Can we do it? It is here. Ooh, look at the cost. About it's going to give us that little bit more of an edge. We can afford it on the power. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Okay, that's good. I could, I suppose, replace some of these with no, rebuy is a problem. Actually, good point. Yeah, no rebuy. My insurance cost is 220,000, and so I can rebuy 5 times. HRP. What's HRP? Hull reinforcement. Yes, so we could do that too. Let's swap those guys out. Let's make the ship a little bit tougher for this current fight. Hull reinforcements. We can. They're not too expensive. Okay, let's put them in the big. Might as well make the ship as tough as it can be for the moment. I've got to be careful on that cost though. God, it's hard not doing this for very much money. Okay, hadn't figured out the trade-in price of the 4B shields. I'm good. Okay, tougher is smart. I hear a cat. Is there a cat on my ship? Let's just make this as tough as we can. These things are cheap, so let's fill up the ship, make it a mini war machine for the moment. Let's do that. We don't need to carry any cargo right now. Let's make this little Cobra as tough as it can be. There we go. It's not going to stand up against anything really tough, but it's got a better chance. Basically, it'll give a Sassia a. There's always a cat aboard it. I don't know where that came from. Right, we've got 4A shield generator now. I haven't got enough money to do anything else. That will have to do. Let's just have a look at the advanced maintenance, ship integrity. I'm not going to bother repairing the paintwork because we've got that sort of rat look going on, which I quite like. Right, let's get back out in space then, because we need to give this purple councillor purple pasting with some purple lasers, and we'll see how he goes. Everyone knows you have to have a cat aboard ship for good luck. And don't forget to hand in your vouchers. We can make you enough credits to buy some metal alloys in no time with a better ship. Okay, that's good. So we can keep working on. Whee! Oh, she's so reckless. She was just testing out her new shields. That's what she was doing. She's not at all like me, this girl. Right, let's get back over here. Right, we're going to Planet 3 again. Okay, Hans v. Voldendamp. Hi, Commander Bash. If you want some serious guns in there, please let me have a wing invite. So if I can get into the instance. Okay, the other guys are still back at Snyder Enterprise, actually. I've just left ahead of them, I realised. Purple Pros, yes. incoming transmission. Whoa, okay. Don't crash into the planet while you're waiting. Okay, so plausible denial, your dead friend. You can also buy shield boosters there in utility slot. I could have done that. Okay. No matter how you slice it, I smell politics underlying all the motivations. You are absolutely going to need an iron ass by the time we're done with this story. Okay. It seems that my family's death was tied up with many things. I hope I can unravel them. I just saw you belly flop out of the mail stop. Careful there, says Cosby. Let's get some more bounties, says Womble Socks. Excellent. Yeah, let's do that. Right. Lead me into wherever you want. Those come on the Golden Knight. So we are still trying to give the papal? They all attack the papal people. I don't want to. That's what we're working on. Just some more enthusiastically than others. So we need to pull these strings and unravel whatever the politics here. Anyone leaving a wing to make space will stay in the same instance with you. Okay, that's a good point. So if we can find a good instance full of purple people, then we can bring other ships in. That would be really, really cool. Okay, so they've all flown off over there, so I'm in the wrong place. All I know is many of these leads are well beyond the scope of my powers. Hopefully some other commanders can get to work at that in the course of the next few weeks. Okay, so that's good. So the Purple Council is connected. So it would seem the Purple Council was connected to the destruction potentially of Sassia's, the Anaconda that Sassia was on. We think. We only really have Commander Golden Knight's word for that, but he has proved trustworthy. He is an elite combatant and he's clean, so at least he's honest in as far as the game is concerned. So he could be deceiving Sassia. He could be, but he's definitely more trustworthy than this White Wyvern chap we bumped into the week before. So he hasn't misled Sassia at all so far. So in that context, this is good. This is good. So, and he's retained his integrity. I think that's the other thing we should observe about this. He's retained his integrity. In that, yes, we are attacking other ships, but we're only taking down people who are already guilty of other infractions. So there's a sense of. I think even the Imperials would recognise that as a sense of integrity. So I think that's good. So Sassia has a level of confidence here that we are following a lead that at least is worth. And I haven't been ripped off. This is very true. I haven't been ripped off. He hasn't made any demands of Sassia. What he wants for his service is not entirely clear. So, but. Did I just question? Sassia's in trouble with the Imperials again. Did I just question us? I didn't question it. I thought that you might approve. Dear. Poor Commander Tefcon. I have the greatest respect for Imperial justice. Okay, so. There's the wing signal for Golden Knight. Okay, we're coming in. Right, let's see how well Sassia's ship handles things now. Splendid, says Tekron. Okay, I'm learning some diplomacy with the Imperials. Sassia is learning some diplomacy with the Imperials, which is probably going to question. Yeah, we are going to end up, I'm sure. Some of these scum may have stolen Imperial ships. We're glad to help you take them out. Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I've got targets. A Fer-de-Lance. Okay, so that's an elite Fer-de-Lance. So let's see how well Sassia's ship stands up against these guys. So I'm going to wait. Whoa. What way do you lean in politics, says Narani? Are you one who has yet to decide to rely on the superpower without realising? Narani, let me just answer that. I was born in the Federation. For now, they are my people. I think that's fair at the moment. Okay, so we have a ship here, a Fer-de-Lance. Let's see how well. Oh, it's. Apologies for that. Yes, did I type that badly? Whoa, it's very bright. There we go. Boom. Wow. Okay, you can earn money fast in a wing, can't you? Especially at this level. Come on, Drew. We will blow up protest buses for the Empire with Imperial war grenades. Okay, so the Purple Council poses frogs, and they are way deep into the Fed's rectum and haven't been ripped off now. That's a good point. All space is imperial. The Feds in the Alliance are just upstart tenants. Ooh, fighting talk there. There's 1,100 sunshine. There she is, folks, like a disco down there. Remember, you signed the waiver. This dolphin doesn't have any weapons, and the other 99% Taurs is not responsible for being space. I love this 99 Taurs. So presumably now this is now being watched, televised across the galaxy. Okay, there's Commander Golden Knight. Whoa! I think I'm glad I had my shields up there. Someone just rammed me. I don't know if that was an NPC or not. My shield's held, fortunately. Just... That's a commander there. Why is that targeted? Commander Oanol. Yeah, my shields are, I think, rammed. That's a Mamba, isn't it? Who is that? They're running away, whoever they are. Night vision, boop. When the Federation sorts out the bickering in its ranks, it'll be time for upstart spanking. Okay. I really need to stick with you. Okay, we've hit friendlies by accident again. Best to jump out and jump in again. Okay. So let's jump out and jump in again. That'll help me get the shields up as well. It would be wise to remain untangled. Keep your options open, otherwise you might find a lot of clothes. Yes, Nirani, that's not a bad point. I understand. I need to start somewhere. And if the price of that is a closed door, I will have to find a way to open them later. My deepest apologies, says that's okay. Who are you? Since the reality show is broadcasting all over the galaxy, you should come up with contrived corny drama to get the ratings up. Oh, hang on. Techeron says White Wyvern believes you to possess something that will make none of your make none of your followers or you shoot at him, and that your next meeting will be soon. Okay, so White Wyvern is still flopping around the edges of talking about stuff. We'll see. We'll see. Sassia hasn't forgiven him for stealing her eggs and not giving her any information yet. That's the problem. The Tory ship is an awesome idea. Yes, I hope it follows Sassia around. Excellent. I'm Explorer out of the Imperial Mohansis system. I simply didn't see you behind the Corvette. So almost wiped out. Never mind. Accidents happen in space. That's one thing that you really need to be aware of, isn't it? Accidents happen in space. Now, Wyvern, the only way we should deal with him is a railgun pointed at his head. The question is, we never really established. True. Okay, but the question is, does he have any information? Maybe, maybe not. We will have to deal with him at some point, one way or the other. Sepher Redian says, definitely take your time to assess the factions, not make any hasty decisions. In my experience, people are people, good, bad or otherwise, wherever you go. That's very true as well. Okay, let's turn around. If you were truly mean, you'd use flechettes to disable his drive and shit. Well, we need, I suppose the thing is, we could have a think about, he's just offered you front row seats for your defeat. Okay. Interesting. There's some interesting people in this galaxy. There's definitely some interesting people in this galaxy. I think we should think, maybe we can, maybe there's a way to entice White Wyvern back in and deal with him. We need, our chase was inconclusive last time. I'd quite like to have it under my gun so we could. What was the phrase? A friendly interrogation in quotes. That's what we need. We need a friendly interrogation. Okay, we're back. Right, shields are fully up. I didn't take any damage, so that's excellent. Right, power to weapons. Let's get the weapons hot. 3 pips to engine, 3 pips to weapons. That seems to work quite well. Okay, we have a target again, but that's a player. That's Commander Owen Anol, who's coming in very quickly. That's how we talk out here. Guns aimed at each other's heads. I'm going to fly. That's his member, isn't it? Now he claims not to have seen me. Is that realistic? That's definitely a member. That's how we talk out here, especially when we don't trust each other. Okay, so guns are good. Okay, so the guys are scanning through now. There's Commander Womblesocks. Excellent. It was a community interrogation. That's exactly what we did. So, okay, that's right. That's the phrase. Sorry, I got that wrong. Commander. That's what we did. It's a community interrogation of Commander White Wyvern. Somehow, we need to find a way of enticing him in. Perhaps. I mean, he could be watching the stream. This is the problem. So, it's the only problem with the slight meta-ness here, is if he has got some information. We need to entice him in and keep him around in a way that we can find out if he does actually know anything, and at least strike that one off our list of things. He attached the electrodes to soft and pliable parts of his anatomy. Smile sweetly and look meaningfully at the dial. As I've said before, he'll probably visit you first. Stay on Sassia. She's known for biting off more than she can chew. As I've said before, he'll probably visit you first. I like that other 99 tours. Yes, the tours are brilliant. So Commander 1100. And then, yeah, please keep doing what you're doing. That's very cool. The 99% tours are awesome. We can offer some chocolate. That's a good idea. More leathery eggs. Maybe he still needs leather. Because he would have lost his leathery eggs. He wouldn't he? We could maybe say, look, maybe some other commanders could entice him in. Say, but yeah, you're going to have to take it from all 4 of us, or something like that. Maybe we can go in with a wing of a few people and outnumber. Will he bite? That's a possibility, isn't it? But in the meantime, are we getting anywhere with the Purple Council? I think they're running away now. They're probably thinking all of our ships are getting hammered by whoever this Commander Sassia is and her friends. Are causing us grief. I'm too far away from these ships. So. Are there any more? And he's very untrustworthy, so we cut off his escape and force him this time. Yes, I think we will have to find a way to entice him in and keep him under gun somehow. I don't know quite how we'll do that, but we'll figure that. Right. Okay, Golden Knight. The Purple Council are definitely terrified now. Okay, so are they going to tell us anything? Golden Knight is opening comms with them. Excellent. Okay, so are we going to find out something here? Are we going to find out something? Commander Worms, there's maybe we jump out again. Maybe we run them off. Maybe we literally have run them off. Where are we? At 9:45. We're almost out of time. Let's see if they've got anything to say. Maybe they have. Commander Golden Knight is low waked out, so he's just jumped out to talk to them, I guess. Caramel eggs, Cadbury eggs, yes, more chocolate eggs. That would be good. Okay, so have I missed any other comms? Okay, so the Pale Gryphon hatches your doom. The Pale, the White Wyvern, the Pale Gryphon. Yep, good. Okay, not here. Something about. Ooh. Okay. Something about the engineers did it. Liz Ryder, she had the caustic weapons. Liz Ryder. Okay, hang on, let me just look at the engineers. Why is that not working? Oh, here we go. Okay, so I've had another invitation. Interesting enough, just as that's been coming through, I've had another invitation from somebody called Todd the Blaster McQuinn. Liz Ryder hasn't. So she exists. So she's a person in the Elite Dangerous universe. Maybe she has something to do with it. So we've terrified the Purple Council into potentially something about the engineers did it. Liz Ryder, she had the caustic weapons. Okay, so the Anaconda potentially was attacked by caustic weapons. The Purple Council involved. But the engineers were behind it. Liz Ryder had the caustic weapons. Wing L Chash reporting in, plenty of purple here, no talkers though, we'll keep looking through the house res. Okay, to be honest, when I've talked to somebody, I prefer to be on my ship with them in the airlock and my hand hovering over the controls. Maybe we could invite Commander White Wyvern in. I quite like the idea of the multi-crew. Maybe we could invite him in there, and that yeah, then there's no threat, is there? Maybe that's a way to have a negotiation with him. Okay, what's happening here? But Liz was double-crossed. Tekoron said, my network said White Wyvern is moving. I don't like the sound of that. You can give your bounties to Todd to get him in to work for you. He's a bit rough around the edges, but just ask him about more cannons and you're good. Okay, so the engineers are something that we're going to have to go and look at. Okay. Right, Golden Knight. In that case, it sounds like we've got some engineers to go visit at some point. Multi-crew also makes instancing completely approved. So I think Sassia's going to have a think about that, now that she knows how to do that. We need to investigate Liz Ryder, so there's going to be a little bit of reading up there, a little bit about him. Interesting. Now, okay, that's good. Commander Golden Knight, thank you very much for that. That is a very useful lead. The engineers, why would the engineers have something to do it? And the caustic weapons, there's been stuff in Galnet about that, so we need to go back and review our history on Galnet. Sassia's got some reading to do. In that score. So I've heard you find. Oh, here's Anarchy 100. Oh, I've just missed a. I think I just missed a. There we go. Commander. It's the Taurs here. Commander 1100 Sunshine. I'm going to call him 1100 Sunshine. Thank you here at the other 99% Taurs. We pride ourselves on mediocrity. That's brilliant. Turtle Ace. Broadcasting to all frequencies. Pirate attack badly damaged Lakai 93. Explosion. So it's somebody else being taken down. I've heard you. This is from Anarchy 100. I've heard you finally got comms with Farseer. I may know of a place to get a meta alloy. If you truly don't believe that Thargoids are real, this will change your mind. Okay. Wobblesock has taken a bit of beating. If you're interested, I'll reply to the system and coordinates. Please do. Okay. Golden Knight. I'm glad I'm a part of this raid. I'm afraid I'll have to have something the baton off to the rest of the galaxy. Can't wait to see how this unfolds. Good luck, Commander. Thank you very much, Commander. Right, Sassia does want to go and see a little bit of the Sol system. So she's going to jump back to. She's going to go to Mars High. So if anybody wants to rendezvous with her at Mars High, now that's brilliant. Thank you very much for that, Commander Golden Knight. Let's go back to Sol here. Now that we've got the permit. And, okay, Anarchy 100, Hyades sector, okay, that will have been captured on the stream, so I can go and refer to it later on, so Sassia will write that down. That's good. Heading back to Snyder for repairs, says Womblesock. Shall we meet there to trade in bounties? That's a good plan, actually. Let's go there first, and then Sassia is going to go to Sol after that. Let's go to Snyder Enterprise first. Let's finish this job off. I had a Mars High once. It says Kilo Alpha. Razor has a meta alloy for me. Okay, well that could be useful. I don't think we're going to have the time to run the engineers today. In fact, we definitely don't have time to run the engineers today. But that maybe a visit to the engineers is called for next week's episode. 'Cause it sounds like maybe they have some answers. Maybe they have an explaining to do. Trading bounties before leaving the system. Okay, I'm on the case there. Lakai 93. I know. I was just wondering. That's it himself. Lakai 935. I know that system. I know that system quite well. That was brilliant. So Sassia has actually been involved in some shooting. Look, she's almost not harmless. She's going to be mostly harmless soon. 81% to mostly harmless. So there's progress. Let's all message in when we're at Snyder before trading bounties, so we all get our share together. Okay, definitely up for doing that. Let's do that. Let's get back to Snyder Enterprise. I can't got fined for friendly fire, so we'll probably respawn at a prison ship. Oops. Yes, I almost did that as well. That's not good. I'm not worried about the money. If you want to hang at Snyder, sure, but you won't find me there. I'm at Solar right now. Okay, so Golden Knight's already gone. Have I got any bounties to hand in, actually? I have, actually. So I don't... basically, for Sassia, that is extremely useful money, so she doesn't really want to miss out on that. So, yes, she is definitely going to do that. Let me engage Super Cruise, then I can look at the chat and everything's... Mostly harmless, that's where the bad things start. Commander Short doesn't have a soul permit, that's a shame. Okay, not to worry. I do hope Sassia doesn't begin murdering incidents. Well, she needs to do some homework. She's only really, from Sassia's perspective, the Thargoids are just myths and legends. So she's kind of like, really, aliens? That's going to be interesting for her to go and investigate that. So let's recap a bit. White Wyvern is still hanging about, causing mischief. We don't really know if he's a white herring. I don't know if he's a red herring or not. According to Commander Golden Knight, it appears that the Anaconda that Sassia was on was destroyed by weapons that cause caustic damage. That led to the Purple Council, who apparently knew something about this. It sounds like they were hired to, or it's alleged, shall we say, that they were hired by, or at least possibly by the engineers, to attack Sassia's ship. But what we don't know, it appears that Sassia's Anaconda that she was on may have been carrying something. Yeah, what was it? We don't know, but maybe that's a reason for it being destroyed, and the engineers had something to do with that. So that's at least given us something. And believe the engineers even less. After so many news about them, I doubt it. So anyway, it's worth us continuing to investigate. Now something is happening in the Lakai 9352 system. Elchaz, heard Wyvern was a bit salty about his little accident and wants some revenge. If he does end up catching you, let me know. I'd love to see him again. Okay. It's a bit of bad blood here. Wing Elchaz is heading to Snyder's turn and the vouchers. Okay, history can cast long shadows. You might need to update your knowledge on Tyrrell Biggs at Mars High. Okay. There we go. Oh, there it is. Auto disengage. Let's just get this ship. Docking request denied. Oh, I'm too far out. Duh. Docking request granted. That's better. Right, there was a question there. Wyvern has appeared. Oh, hang on a minute. So he's definitely about still. There we go. Radio fix. Emergency landed in Lakai 9352, Planet 4A. This is an open frequency. The pirates could be hearing this. Requesting assistance with cargo delivery. Can anyone help Turtle Ace out? I really haven't got time to go and help him. Not good. Maybe we can stop on Lakai 9352 at some point in the future. That would be really, really good. Commander Bianchi, White Wyvern has appeared in one of the neighbouring systems of Sol. I am chasing him right now, but I'm low on fuel. I cannot follow him. He's retreating. So he's dancing around the edges. We are going to have to deal with Mr. White Wyvern, I feel, one way or another. Is anybody able to divert to Lakai 9352 and see if they can help Turtle out? Or maybe we can help him out next time. It's difficult. Oops! Shot. Reverse. Boom. That wasn't the best landing ever. Right, so let's hand in to be continued. It will be to continued. Yes. So we've got stuff happening in Lakai 9352. We've got engineers, and so on and so forth. Let's redeem all those bounty vouchers. So there we go. Boom. Nice. A little bit of money for Sassia. Does she get the credits? No. Okay, she gets awarded that at the point. Right. Good. Kiwi all are there. Maybe they can help. Yes. Intertextuality going on there. Right. So I need to get to Seoul. Okay, Seoul. There we go. No, lock onto the hyperspace. That's what I need to do. Well, I've got it. Okay, right. Thank you very much for your help for that Golden Knight. We have a lead. He wants to face off against the windshield of a Corvette. I don't think a Cobra versus a Corvette is going to do very well, but whoops, whoa. Oh, reckless flying. We love it. At least Sassia does. Oolong Yanshi. Hello, Miss Bianchi. My sister Cecil gave me your contact information. Maybe remember talking to her. Yes, I do. Will provide... Oh, hang on. Turtle. Hang on. There's a few chats come up. Let's just get through these. Okay, so why am I still hanging about? If you're curious about Thargoids, I'm confident I could get you to look at one from a relatively safe distance. Okay, Sephirodian. I will bear you in mind for when we start thinking about Thargoids. I think the engineers are our next priority. Turtle Ace will provide coordinates to trustworthy commanders. You will be rewarded highly. Thank you very much for that, Turtle Ace. I am to let you know that certain individuals are in your debt. How so? What have I done to incur their debt? That's interesting. Zoom 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 says Lucky Louise. You have served the Empire greatly. Get you worried about how often I'm accidentally serving the Empire. Okay, good. Right. Seoul. That's where we've got to go next. Seoul. There we go. Frameshift drive is charging. Let's have a little bit more in-game here. Okay, so we're heading towards that. I want to, Sassia wants to go to Mars High because this is where her father was heading to. This is actually where the family was going. Where in Seoul we go? So let's go back to. We're going to go to Mars High space station. So rather than Earth, we're going to Mars. Yulon Yunashi. So this is more White Wyvern stuff. Okay, so this guy keeps coming back onto my radar. Right, so Earth, Mars. Let's just get this going. Moon, Mars. Oh yeah, Tyrrell Biggs. Okay, so we've been told to check out Tyrrell Biggs. Supercruise assist on for Mars High. And we can have a look at the chat again. There we go. Right, Supercruise assist is very useful. I do like Supercruise assist. He has escaped from me for now, but wait. Okay. Where in Seoul when we get? Well, we're going for Mars High. You drew a lot of attention to a criminal by the name of White Wyvern. I'm talking about the Egg Trail. You might know he's wanted in many alliance systems. Interesting. A fugitive from the Alliance. Okay. Righto, Sassia, see you there, says Womble Socks. Okay. For anyone that has received this message, bring an SRV thrusters, 2 damage to maintain flight. So Turtle Ace is in trouble. If people can help him, that would be very good. I love Supercruise assist, stops me from burning my breakfast. So that's very true. Harry Potter could do the Cobra versus Corvette and win. Yes, my dog is a lead as well. Question is, who's holding the business? Well, that's very true as well. I represent the Council of Quadrants who were interested in apprehending him. In fact, we had a few operatives involved in your recent chase for ulterior motive, admittedly. I would very much like to speak to him and find out if he really knew anything about what happened to my family. Any assistance would be welcome. Okay, so we've got engineers, we've got White Wyvern, we've got caustic damage, we've got a lot of leads here. All sorts of stuff kicking off. I missed a message from Techron, did I? It's alright. He escaped me for now, but wait. Yes. Okay, coming into Mars High. Here we go, Mars High. All right, so we're right at the end. Okay, so Sassia needs to dock and have a rest after her adventures today, but she's found out a lot of stuff, which at least gives her some more stuff to investigate. Blue tunnel intensified further up. Okay, was there another message? Sorry, did I miss something else from Techeron? White Wyvern has appeared in one of the neighbouring systems in Sol. I'm chasing him right now, but I'm low on fuel. Cannot follow him as he's routing. So White Wyvern is still flapping about. Okay. Invitation from Toddler Blast and the Queen. Yes, we got that. Okay, so let's dock here. Right, Sassia is going to dock at Mars High. So this is where she was supposed to end up. So this is a little bit bittersweet. Well, there's an info about the members of Sassia's family. No, there isn't. I mean, Sassia's father was just some sort of admin guy for Tau Ceti, by the name of Antonio, and her mother was Moya, and she had a brother too, and they were all on the Anaconda. Wow, look at the inside of Mars. It's a very swanky space station, isn't it? Welcome to Mars. I see your beacon, but I don't see you. This is what I meant by flaky frame shift drive technology. This is very true. Okay. Okay, landing gear. I don't want to scratch the paint. Look at this space station. This looks amazing. This almost looks imperial. Very posh. Okay. Let's catch up on the chat. Welcome to Mars. Okay, Yulon, Yuanshi, it was only thanks to your lead that he is in our reach once again. We are in your debt. We definitely have a reason to cooperate. I know there are many commands who are helping already for whatever reasons. Okay. Sometimes being random, seemingly random people can end up being crucial. That's very true as well. Did you just compare... Techron is not letting Sassia off. Did you just compare a federal station with an imperial one? There is no comparison. Try not to insult the Empire. Okay. Okay, so hang on a minute. This is interesting. There seems to be. Oh, and there's another message from the 1100 Sunshine. Ladies and gentlemen, Commander Sunshine here. We've landed at Mars High. Sounds like Sassia might be bunking down for the night. We also assume next week. Payments are due on your way out. Please see the stewardess if you have any questions and keep complaints to yourself. Excellent. I do like that. That's really cool. There seems to be... Oh, hang on. God, text message coming fast. I know that you don't know who to trust. The benefit of large organisations like squadrons is that we have a reputation to uphold. Aside from that, we have an obvious common interest. Indeed. Yes, we do. We will discuss further. Okay, so Turtle Ace is still asking for help. Don't let that Imperial push you around, Sassia. You should talk again about this and we will. White Wyvern seems concerned about your Alliance contacts now. Interesting. He seems very well informed. Okay. Now, this is interesting. There's somebody approaching the ship. There's somebody approaching the ship. Let's just find out what's going on here.
Commander Bianchi?
Yes?
Love the paint job on your Cobra. Don't see many purple ones. Matching exhaust flare too. Classy.
I like it. It's called the Purple Haze.
Ah, a Jimi Hendrix fan.
Who?
Never mind. Some ancient classical music. Check it out sometime. Hey, we just want to say how sorry we were about your father. Must have been pretty rough.
Yeah, I guess it was. Who's we?
Fed Intel. Your father worked in my division.
What? He was just a low-level admin worker for the Town City Trade Guild. He was here for the conference.
Conference? What conference?
The conference. Space trade or something. It was 3 weeks ago.
No, there was no conference here. And your father was no low-level admin worker.
You knew him?
Well, not knew him as such. He was way above my pay grade. He worked in proper significant stuff. Classified. Top secret and all that.
That's crazy. My dad wasn't a spy. He used to fall asleep watching zero-G cricket on Sunday afternoons with a pint of Leistian evil juice.
Hey, all I know is I've seen your father talk to some top brass here. A few years back, he was here when Fleet Admiral Patrius came through. He definitely spoke.
That's mad. We would have known.
Anyway, we're sorry for your loss.
Wait, do you know anything about what happened?
It's classified. Can't say.
I need something. I need to find out who did this. They killed my family. What would you do?
Listen, friendly advice. Leave it alone. Your father was killed because of something he was involved in. Whoever was behind it won't hesitate to kill again. And a purple Cobra with a handful of cheap guns won't scare them off. Walk away from it.
I have to know. And you know something. You must.
Alright. It'll get you killed, but your Anaconda wasn't on a direct route. It made a stop in the Desiat system and was destroyed in the Kun system. You might want to check them out.
What's there?
I'm not saying anymore. Remember what I said.
Who are you?
No names. Not something we do. I wish you luck. We probably won't meet again. Farewell.
Oh, I'll let you have a think about that, Commanders. Sassia has received some information there which may corroborate what we've learned from Commander Golden Knight. I will leave you to think about it. I will leave you to think about it. The chat's coming in. Knew it. Never thought your dad was just in admin. Thanks for leaving your voice comms open so we could all hear. Well, this has been fascinating. Thanks for sharing that tidbit, says Golden Knight. Another lead, I see. I can't wait to see where that goes. Once again, deeply sorry for our collision earlier. If you'd like repayment, I can provide you a Thargal barnacle location that produces bountiful seeds for those engineers. Sounds like a Mars. And the wheel takes another turn in the dark and the plot thickens. Well, it sounds like what was it? The Desiat and the Kun system? Well, we have had an invitation from... Where's my invitation? It's up there. An invitation... Oh, it's a long way down now. Anyway, it's over here. Let's go over here. I had an invitation from Felicity Farsia, who just happens to be in the Desiat system. And interesting enough, Elvira Martuk is... we don't know where she is. Toddler Blaster is in Wolf 397. So it sounds like Felicity Farsia may be our next port of call. Could I also write the message on Discord? Yes, so I will. I'll make sure that message is available on the Discord so you can peruse what was just told to Sassia by some federal agent there. Okay, interesting. Desiat and Kun, that'd be Felicity and Elvira. Yes, and we've now had a lead also that Liz, what was her name? Liz Ryder was involved, and Ryder is an ancient elite name that is involved in the history. So, well, my friends, guess what? It's time to leave the adventures of Sassia for now, and we'll continue these exciting adventures next week. We will indeed. Yes, there is a Discord if you want to chat about what's going on in Elite Retribution, then please do visit the Discord. You can chat about it. There's a meta channel and there's an actual kind of in-story channel, by the way, as well. So that's all there for you to review. Somebody will be able to post the link to it as well. So that's going to be a thing. Right. So thank you to Commander Golden Knight for finding some extra information. There's a little bit of a side quest going on with Lakai there. We may have to check that out. And White Wyvern is still hanging around. We may have to investigate him. Turtle Ace needs some help, so people go help him definitely. By Anaconda, Fleet Admiral Denton. So that's a revelation. Denton Patrius has had dealings with Sassia's father, according to this federal agent. How much money have I got, Sassia? Maybe buy a meta alloy instead. Yes. So in that case, yes. Let's just have a quick look here, because I think you're quite right that Felicity needs meta alloys. So could I ask the community to, rather than getting Sassia to fly all the way out to Pleiades, could the community for next week ensure that Sassia has 1 ton at least of meta alloys? That would be really, really cool. So she can go to Felicity Farsail and we can see what happens next. That would be really cool. Thank you very much. Right, but for now, same time, same channel, and we will see you next week, my friends. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for helping Sassia this evening. Super thanks to Commander Golden Knight and his wing of combateers, and everybody else who started splatting purple council members. That's really, really good, and that's good. And thanks for all those who've spoken to Sassia and helped her on her quest. That's going to be good. So we will see you soon. See you next week for more adventures with Sassia Bianchi. The plot thickens and the mystery deepens, but we will unravel it. We will unravel it. Take care, my friends, and I will see you soon.